I think it's even more funny that you were gonna watch the doc and then you didn't.
Yeah,
like,
I
the
was
same
literally.
day I did.
I was literally going to watch it. Alright, so there we go. Famoushorse, as seen on Netflix, is live. Discussing how I ended up on the Netflix documentary Eat the Rich without my permission or attribution. I was just talking to a lawyer. The lawyer owes me $30, and I tried to remind the lawyer that she owes me $30, but she hung up before I could say that. Well, in this case, I'm gonna need a lawyer, or a few of them. So I want to wait for Mel to hop in here to talk about this because Mel was the one who found this out. Well, Netflix is about to get a DMCA from me, is what happened. Netflix is going to get a cease and desist letter from yours truly, is what happened. Oh, hello, Mel. So I'm still trying to pull up Netflix so we can show these clips. So I wake up, right? And I've got a bunch of DMs from you. So what did you DM me? So what was going on, right? Because this is like fucking insane. I got promoted for exposure, but I didn't even get exposure, right? So I get DMs from you, and what are those DMs talking about, Mel? What's going on here?
Hey, so I've been doing this thing where like whenever a new Netflix documentary comes out, I'll watch it and I always take them with a grain of salt. Because they're always like incredibly hyper exaggerated, and they always like leave the viewer with not a lot of information, and they use questionable sources or put things in them that are kind of like, I've heard of this story before, but I've never heard it from this angle. So they did one about the GameStop short squeeze and Wall Street bets, and it's a 3-part series. Each episode is about 30 to 40 minutes long. And so me and my girlfriend are watching this. We're chugging along. We're binging it. I get to episode 3, and out of the blue, I just see this little clip of someone going, of making fun of Citadel, one of the biggest hedge funds in the world. And the guy from Citadel is like doing a Senate council hearing, like telling like Maxine Waters about, how he's a good guy. And he's sitting in front of this like marbled lounge office with some trees. And this little square pops up in the bottom right-hand corner. And it is this handsome fella, our most famous of horses, going,
right.
Yeah, you can tell he's rich because he has trees in the background. And I lost my shit. It's like midnight my time. I didn't know if Horse was asleep, and I just blew his phone up and was like, you're in a show, you're in a show, you're in a show. Wake the fuck up, you're in a show.
Right. So let's play the trailer. Mel sees me in this documentary. I don't know if I'm the trailer or not. I imagine not.
That's how
Look who it is, Mr. Famous Netflix man.
Yup.
That's when it started becoming really fun for us.
You're ready to leave us all behind for your
Yeah, what's up, Fielski?
Yeah.
Let me
Dude,
share
he's
this.
leaving
We're
us for
watching the trailer.
he's leaving us for better pastures.
We're in the tens of millions
We're
of dollars.
watching it.
No, we're watching the trailer.
The house always wins.
So
It is funny that
I'm
you're
in there. I'm in there like 5 or 6 times, right?
what is the mission?
So let's see. I don't think I'm in the trailer at all. Nope. Right. So
You are definitely for sure in episode 3.
I'm in
and 3
episode
only.
3. I'm in episode 3. Right. So I get DMs from Mel. Hey, you're in this. You're on Netflix, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? I'm on Netflix, right? She sends me screenshots of like literal, like takes a picture with her phone of the screen, like from the phone, right? Right? So
I was so in shock. I literally was just in bed watching this, and I was like, I walked up to my TV, I zoomed in, and it was like, it's Horse.
What? Right. So you're watching this, right? And what does your partner say to you?
My partner was like, is that guy that you hang out with all the time? And I'm like, is it? And I was like, oh shit, it is, because it's the Jade picture. And I just started laughing.
I thought I was having a stroke when I saw this.
I was like, I'm literally having a stroke. I was like, but baby, it's the famous Horse.
I'm like,
dude,
so
I thought
confused.
Taylor Lorenz like contacted you and you were just keeping this hush hush and you weren't going to tell anybody until
I
the
know.
reveal.
Horse would have 1000% mentioned this if this was the thing.
I don't know. Maybe there was a no contract.
I would have definitely told you guys, right? So episode 3, right?
You're first about. Oh, there you are. There you are.
And even funnier, right? I'm doing the classic famous horse tick, where I'm looking at something and I'm adjusting my nicotine pouch with my eyes.
Good.
So famous horse doing his nicotine pouch adjustment is now for infamy in Infinite, right? So you guys DM me and you say, hey, you're in this. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. How am I in this, right? So I'm in it multiple times, right? So for some context, right? It came from this stream. And this was one of the few streams. Signs, like some neon anime. One of the few streams that was multi-streamed to YouTube, right? And I think that's why they picked this, because it only had like 24, 25 views, right?
But
so, like,
it happened to be like full VOD on YouTube.
Screen on my end for some reason is frozen.
Right, and the audio keeps like fucking up for him, which is even funnier. Right, so this is a guy I know. He's he was my old AA sponsor, and he's like a day trader as well, right? So I DM'd him and I was like, hey man, he'd been following it closely, we've been talking about it, like, hey man, come on as a guest, because I'm gonna stream the GME hearings, right? Come on as a guest, right? And when I tell him this today, oh my god, he's freaking out. He's like, yo, I'm a fucking tenure track professor at like a major university.
And
like,
I'm in a documentary
and I'm in a documentary
no about.
with no consent and no idea. And he's like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, do I like say anything that makes me sound stupid? Am I gonna like get in trouble? And I'm like, and I went through. He literally doesn't say anything the entire time. Like, there's only one clip of him.
It's all you talking.
Yeah.
Other individual investors.
Right. So this is the first clip of me.
When I was in when I watched the documentary, yes, there were other people that were clipped, but it was mostly Horse getting clipped in the documentary doing clips.
Mostly me, right? So it's mostly me. And also, look at this, right? Do you notice anything different from this and this? Do you notice anything different between these two frames? What stands out to you guys is slightly different?
The video quality, maybe?
Well, the frame, right?
Yeah.
They put a frame around me. They clipped my video out. They clipped.
No, they literally just keyframed and clipped.
They keyframed me out and removed anything that could credit me. They removed my branding. They removed my names at the bottom, right? They removed anything that could identify me.
I would go to, if I was you, this is not legal advice, I am not a lawyer.
We're going to talk about this later.
I would contact Netflix and
I would see if you could get something out of this, because they owe you something.
Oh, I've already, okay, so, yeah, no, so I've already contacted lawyers. When I went off to take that call earlier, that was a lawyer that I was talking to.
Because they are profiting off of your image.
Yes. Yes,
that's like you would have had to agree to this.
And they did not contact me, as far as I'm aware. At least they might have emailed me or something, like to the YouTube email, and I didn't see it. But I did not consent. They did not do their due diligence to contact me.
You need positive consent for that.
Right. They didn't do my due diligence. And what the lawyer pointed out is the fact that they intentionally removed my branding shows this was a conscious choice to not contact me, because they're trying to remove as much tie to me as possible in order to make it look, to make it harder for me to prove that they were using my image, and right, like that was a conscious choice.
For people to know that, like, oh, this is a person whose image they're using without
conscious choice to remove my branding. So here is me the first time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, literally, it's just people on a forum.
Here I am again.
I'm as bullish as I've ever been on a potential turnaround for GameStop.
Insane.
In the company.
But even if he liked the stock, he would.
Every single
Please, a horse, get some money out of these fuckers.
New.
Right?
That comes on the
They owe you. They legit.
They fucking owe me.
Dude, Horse is in so much of this episode.
I am in it a lot.
The single hardest thing to prove.
Yeah, like this is a tee up.
So let me show you all the clips.
I like the stock.
So this is where he said the phrase, right? I like the stock. That was his thing, and we all fucking lost it. That he's sitting in front of Congress and he fucking says his catchphrase.
I'm as bullish as I've ever been on a
and we all just like lose it. We're like, yes! Yes! You said the stupid thing!
But even if he liked the stock, He resigned
Horse
from
literally
his
did his let's fucking go laugh.
This is literally like it's not. It's also it's not some fucking like hack job, some 2-bit hack job. This is like a professional ass documentary.
Right, and they contacted and interviewed all these other Redditors and investors, right? And they frame me as an investor, if I remember correctly. Let's go back to where I show up the first time, because I think they frame me as an investor, right? Like this guy, they attribute, right? They show this guy's chat. They show this guy's chat, right? They cut out my chat, but they showed his chat.
Nor am I a hedge fund. I do not have clients, and I do not provide personalized
Like have his
investment
dog and
advice for
everything.
fees or commissions. I'm just an individual whose investment in GameStop and posts on social media were based upon my own research and analysis.
Oh, this was like.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I showed up. Yeah, that was.
does not agree. On my own research and analysis.
And then here's the first me.
I believe that GameStop has the potential.
At least they cut out me guessing, touching the lathe of heaven and saying that he was going to say I like the stock to Congress, and then they do show him saying I like the stock and me losing my mind. So you should wear a suit. I'm losing my mind that you're a fucking Marxist-Leninist in a documentary called Eat the Rich.
That is amazing.
Right.
That's called Eat the Rich. My suspicion is that they looked you up,
and that's why they didn't credit me,
and figured out who you were, and were like, oh, we're not crediting this fucking like.
Something I want to add that's really important is that in this documentary, when they're interviewing a lot of these hedge fund people, they flat out say that capitalism is exploitation. It's extracting wealth. Like they flat out admit.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What they did, and so I just sit there and I'm like, what? So. You have all these like slimy people admitting that this is wealth extraction, while cutting out Horse, who's an ML, just saying like, just reacting to this. It's goofy.
So a couple of things, right? Yeah, the right stuff, that's very possible. But remember, they didn't get this from Amazon. They did not get this from Amazon. They got this from YouTube, right? So it's possible there's something I don't know about, right? I need to hold on. I just need
to lawyers.
Yeah, losing my mind that they put a Marxist-Leninist streamer in a documentary.
Hello, streamer.
Called Eat the Rich. Uncredited. Hello, streamer, right? So they edited my footage to remove the branding and then added a pixel pattern to make it look more authentic.
Yeah, like they made a fake frame.
Yeah, they made a fake fucking frame.
Working together to compile research.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, literally, it's just people on a forum.
Could you just answer yes or no?
Chairwoman Waters, I appreciate the opportunity to address that.
And this is the Robin Hood guy.
We always felt comfortable with our liquidity and the additional capital.
Oh yeah, I say the Robin Hood guy pisses his bed on air.
Answer yes or no.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I don't have time. I just
shut up, Mr. Vlad. I don't fucking care. You got liquidity issues. You piss your bed.
I don't have time. I just need a yes or no answer.
They've got me accused.
They put that in. They put that in.
They put you in saying he pissed the bed.
Pisses his bed. They have me uncredited in a documentary accusing a man worth like $600 million of pissing his bed at night.
This is fucking amazing, honestly.
This is so good.
They're using my jokes.
Horse tier humor.
They're literally using you as the comedic beat.
Yes, they are. They are using my clips as the comedic beat. Netflix literally stole my fucking VOD and is using me as the comedic beat for a documentary.
The entire the third episode was significantly more funny. Like, so my partner has no context of Famoushorse. My partner has no context of what Famoushorse does, and my girlfriend is sitting next to me losing her fucking shit, going, "Man, he's actually really funny. I don't understand what's going on, but it's really funny."
God damn it! Because also, like, if they had credited you, like, you can't just consider this in the sort of they're making money off of your image and your contribution to this documentary. You also have to consider in the sense of that you're a person running a business whose public image and public presence is part of your value of that business. And they are actively stealing that from you by not crediting you.
Yes, and I am not credited in the IMDb either. And I'm assuming the other guy that they have, like, I'm guessing he's probably like a pretty big streamer, judging from the fact that his chat's going fucking wild. Hold on, my dad's calling me now. Hold on.
You tell him about this too?
Yes. Hey, Dad, what's up? Hello?
I'm on Netflix, Dad.
Dad? So if this is not a butt dial, I want you to say, praise be to Comrade Stalin.
I think it's a butt dial.
Okay, it's a butt dial. He didn't say praise be to Comrade Stalin. All right, but like they're literally using me as the comedic beat for a fucking entire documentary.
For an entire third of the documentary, because he's only in the third, right?
Yeah.
In the last third.
I'm on TV. I'm on TV. Yeah, let's get back to this.
Let's watch the other parts here.
For gamers within the rapidly growing $200 billion
ultimate destination for gamers.
That kind of genuine belief in a company saying, I think everyone else is wrong, is actually
I mean, he did literally believe it was undervalued, but he didn't think this was going to happen.
When I wrote
well, obviously not. I mean, like, this guy I feel kind of bad for, because, like, he's just a fucking, like,
no, he's just a dude. He's a dude.
He's just a poster and a guy who's like, I'm going to do invested thing, and I'm going to do research. Like, I don't know. I don't really know if his qualities as an individual, but, like,
everything
like
I heard about him, he was like mostly fine, right?
He's just a guy. He's just a guy who's trying to get ahead, trying to make a quick buck like everyone else.
I like the stock.
I'm as bullish as I've ever been on a
and remember, I called it earlier. I said he's going to say he likes the stock. I need to get it. I need to find out who these guys are. I need to find out.
They're syncing up because those other two people you weren't streaming with them, were you?
No. They're syncing.
So they're
These were
syncing
other
up two other streams, reacting at the same moment.
Or at least one other. Sorry.
So again, to me, that just speaks to like they had to take a lot of time to like edit and like compile that footage, all without like crediting you. Or crediting, I don't know if they even credit either of these two other guys.
No, none of them are credited. Oh, yeah.
See, these guys deserve credit
but
too.
Even if he liked the stock, he resigned from his
behaving within
and it's pretty funny, though, that Keith, Raging Kitty, right, that guy. Oh, and that's the other, like, Raging Kitty, the guy who started all this, he lost his license, but Vlad and Citadel and Robinhood didn't really get in trouble because the thing they were doing, they talk about this, they would do like this order flow thing, right? Or what they would do is they would, because they worked with Citadel, they would run ahead of you. So if you went to purchase a share of GameStop, right, on Robinhood, they would send the message to Citadel first. Citadel would buy the share and then sell it back to you. So you'd be paying a premium on it always because they would buy it first and then sell it to you at a higher price a few seconds later. So here's me again, laughing.
Like, let's be crystal clear.
They keep using me! Look at his face!
The buying, but from anyone
oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so glad we're watching this.
This is, I was here, folks, the moment Horse became famous.
Perfectly clear.
And the evidence that was soon used in his soon-to-be suit against Netflix.
Answer yes or no.
Oh, look! They fucking attribute the other guy. They attribute the other guy. Look, they fucking
it's
show
Andrew
his stream.
Money. Yeah, they show us. Yeah, okay, that's like so they're crediting this guy who's clearly a pretty big streamer.
I'm gonna DM
we
him.
always felt comfortable with our liquidity
and ask him, did he get like, did he approve this?
Yes or no.
I mean, he's accredited visually at least.
I don't fucking care. You got liquidity issues. You piss your bed.
I don't have time. I just need a yes or no answer.
So they had like another streamer.
He literally did the. They literally quitted. Sorry.
Yeah, this is definitely a moment, guys. The moment I'm here.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I think you missed your clip when you told the guy is obviously rich because he has plants.
I did miss that. That was the funniest. That was the funniest line in the whole thing. Let's see if I can find that. Where I'm like, yeah, we all missed that. That's probably the funniest line.
Further up. It's further up. It's somewhere in the midsection.
Watch me get DMCA by Netflix for this. For playing this.
That would be hilarious.
Yep, right here.
Yep.
He looks rich. He's got plants behind him. That's how you know he's rich.
So
They're
good.
literally using you as the comedic beat.
I know. They're
You're
literally using me.
Look at his
as-
face. His face is stone. His face is like stone struck, and they used your like making fun of him.
Yeah.
God, you are like literally forming the like. You're part of the connective tissue of.
You
you're not even in here as a
roasted
random bit.
a man that has the most expensive penthouse.
I know. I
in-
roasted a man who has a $250 million penthouse.
God,
And forever.
Horace, if you got credited for this, this would be a huge deal. This would be amazing for you. But now it's a problem.
Yeah, it would. If they had credited me, this would have been awesome. But they didn't.
Horace needs. I'll just say, Horace. This is a tee up for like Netflix being like, here's like some money. Stop bothering us.
I almost didn't watch this last night because I was like, oh,
thank
this
God
looks,
you did, Mel.
I was like, this looks so fucking stupid. I'm not gonna watch it. And then I was like, all right, I'll watch it. And then I'm so glad I did.
Mel doing the Lord's work.
I am not happy about this. We'll just say that I am not happy about this. It is cool that I am featured in a documentary, right?
That's
it's cool.
obviously that's cool.
It's cool that I'm featured. I can say that I was on
Netflix.
Netflix.
And that Netflix thought you were funny enough.
Netflix thought I was funny
to
enough
be the comedic
to
beat
be
of their documentary.
Right. It's cool that this documentary film crew thought I was funny enough to be the comedic beat of an entire episode of a documentary about GameStop. That's fun. That's cool. What I am not happy about is that I was not contacted. And if they did contact me, they did not do enough due diligence to actually affirmatively get my response, right? And they know that because they went out of the way to remove all of my branding to make it more difficult to prove who it was or for people watching this documentary to find me, right? If they had fucking said, like, put my name in the bottom or said, Famoushorse, an investor on Twitch or something like that, right? If they had done something like that and credited me in any way, I'd be a lot less upset about this. Lack of credit is the huge issue.
Yeah, that's really the significant issue because you could have tried to request, they could have asked for credit and you could have said, I want some kind of like financial compensation. They would have just said, we don't really think it's worth it. We're just gonna if that's
so
insisting
funny.
on that,
Can
we're just gonna pick some other footage. But now you have them by the balls.
And no credit, and I'm not even on the IMDb page.
Yeah, you're nowhere. You're not. You're like I was checking earlier and I could not find any official credit. Honestly, although this sucks that they fucked you on this, I think you're gonna probably. My suspicion is that you're gonna come out of this with some.
I doubt
with
it.
some with something. I think. Oh, come on. I have high hopes for you, Horse.
Honestly, lawyers I've talked to, they'll probably just ignore you. They're big enough, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do here.
Listen, Horse. I will go to the Netflix headquarters and.
You're gonna do a fucking Laura Loomer and handcuff yourself to the door and go, free the horse. Remember when Laura Loomer got banned from Twitter and she fucking chained herself to the headquarters for a week? But yeah, it's mostly the fact that they didn't attribute me at all, and they attributed the other streamer halfway.
Yeah, the other
streamer
one who's also in it a lot.
The other streamer who's in it, by the way, substantially less times than I am. Substantially
they get
less times. He gets credited.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you reach out to him, if he responds to you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
That he's going to say that he was contacted or something. Or he was aware of it. Because
I bet
feel
he
like
was.
if they're officially crediting him visually in the documentary by showing his name, showing his chat, showing his branding, that they contacted him. That'd be my suspicion.
They attribute the other guy too. They attribute another guy. They attribute the other streamer. So they attribute at least two of the other streamers. Maybe they're like, oh, his chat is dead or whatever because I was streaming this on Twitch. Right? So this is the original version.
Not like he came off.
The audio was fucked for Kyle, which is probably why Kyle never talks.
Some people don't even have access to that.
No.
You have to enable bid ask. Yeah, you have to, you have to enable the order book.
Like set to like market order no matter.
Yeah, he was echoing really badly here. I don't know why.
His audio is terrible. Yeah, and that's what I was saying is that like I was just talking about husband. He was
So
like,
they
didn't credit you
Uh-huh.
because you're like a small streamer, you're like a small presence. And I'm like, yeah, but then they went out of their way to pull your video from this YouTube video
where
with
his audio is
with
fucked
no
up.
fucking views, with like 0 fucking views.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like this is just if they're gonna go all the way out of the way to like keyframe out your shit and like.
And they specifically
and take all this footage.
And they specifically got footage where Kyle doesn't say anything.
Exactly. Because they're like, his audio is terrible, but this guy is funny.
And every single short seller is like, well, Nicola's proof that what we do is essential. And it's like, no, you guys just got lucky. That you figured out, yeah, this company's a fucking scam.
I think I fixed his audio halfway through. You think, Tukarrs? His audio is so ruined. I don't know why he was echoing so bad. That's why I probably stopped using NDI.
Is this a Dylan Burns fanboy stream? I am not. Why would you think I'm a Dylan Burns fanboy, dude?
Even going back this far, I hated Dylan Burns.
No, I have watched Dylan.
Oh my god, latest follower is Master Blastoise. Latest follower is Master Blastoise. No way. Most documentaries are found in the editing at the end. They capture footage and hoping the story goes a certain way. Yeah. Dylan Burns is a dude that loves NATO. Is the answer.
Right, look at this guy. Like, he sucks so much. I know, right? Dude, this guy sucks so much. Just look at this little clown.
Okay, so his audio was fixed by this point, but he's still quiet.
Way too silky. Like, he did not style it at all. He just got the little bangs down the center.
Insult to all the good vampires out there, you know.
Yeah, there's so many good vampires, like Strahd von Zarevich. He's better than Vlad.
And I googled Little Sailor Boy.
Clearly, this is one of the things.
This is what the first picture I find of a Little Sailor Boy looks exactly like Vlad.
Of what?
A Little Sailor Boy. Yeah, I got fucked over on GME and AMC too, and I got fucked over on all those. But
well, I don't see why he would, Nom.
The rest I lost like $50 on, but I got in early. I bought a couple shares at 60, then I sold at like 110, not realizing that it was gonna be a serious run up, and then I bought back in at 2, and didn't sell at 270. Yes, hold you weak-willed. Well, I've been holding all of them for ages. For far
Did
too
you make
long.
a DMCA complaint on the Netflix video?
Maybe.
Oh, GME's price collapsed again. It had a nice little run up. Every
Or
time
so you
Roaring
still there?
Kitty speaks, GME
Yeah,
goes up.
I'm still here. Can you not hear me?
Oh no, can you like go on like the DMC website and make a complaint about the video?
Maybe.
Include diamond hands,
That's
refusal to sell
fucking like go for the I don't know, man, like go for the throat, honestly. Like, cause fuck Netflix for real, like
fuck you. Okay, this is where I think I say the line about the
I was stupid to not put my money back in March and leverage.
Trying to find where I like the comments they take it from is.
it's in there.
Why is Lord Farquaad in the hearing? He does look like Lord Farquaad.
Damn, why didn't they use that clip where I said he looks like Lord Farquaad?
That's probably because it's like a reference to a Disney property.
Every once in a while
Yeah.
it was.
Or
Yeah,
Pixar
it's
property.
true. If it makes me look good, true. But the issue is no attribution.
You say that Robin Hood's
It looks it makes you look fine. It makes you look funny.
Yeah.
Kind of goofy, but funny.
Well, that's my brand, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Shrek is DreamWorks.
The audio was very scuffed. The line was extremely scuffed. But it's like even funnier that they edited out all the leftist audio.
They did. They like every time you said like a vaguely communist, like none of the vaguely communist things are in there.
Oh, no. Also, you can tell that they like over compressed my audio and like edited the audio a bunch.
Oh, because of like just the sound of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is fuck. I mean, no.
This is
shocker,
anti-communism. I am
I
the
mean,
victim of anti-communism. This is absurd.
You're the victim of fucking. like image theft, which is a real thing. It's just funny as fuck, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. This is like objectively very funny.
Yeah.
Imagine just randomly making some fucking stream on some like current event issue, and then just randomly finding out you're in a documentary about that like a year and a half later.
Right. Like, I'm just like live streaming covering this, you know, don't think about it again. And then I find out that like they used me as an entire comedic beat and the whole timing and setup for this fucking documentary. And then I'm the only one they don't credit. As far as I can tell. Horse story. The imperialist running dogs of Netflix will rue this day. That's right. The imperialists have tried to silence me. Like, this is so crazy. Like, this is so wild. Like, are you serious? Yeah, it doesn't look like they credit me anywhere in there, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Why? Why don't you show my stream, cowards? No respect for comedy. That's right. And, like, let me, like, pull up the IMDb page, right? Talent. That's right, right? So I'm not credited it. Taylor Lorenz is credited, of course. Ivan, okay. Retail investor Redditor. Uh-huh. Yeah, no crediting. No crediting. Okay, Theo Love. Let's see who this asshole is.
He makes documentaries.
Yeah, not even mentioned on IMDb, right? Not even mentioned on IMDb. Let's see. I don't think they credit any of the streamers on here.
Do they?
Nope. They fucking credit a subreddit moderator. They credit
a mod?
They credit a mod from Wall Street Bets that they talked to.
Officially, Netflix has declared Twitch streamers are lower than Reddit mods.
They have... Literally, dude, Netflix has declared jihad on Twitch streamers. As far as they are concerned, streamers are less important than moderators. They fucking interviewed a Wall Street Bets mod and gave him credit, but not me. They fucking removed my branding, went through, fixed the audio, cut out the other guy's audio because it was bad, cut out my guest's audio. Streamers need to organize, though. We literally need to organize. I wonder if the streamers feature could collectively come together and demand some sort of compensation or credit. Right, and the other streamers are a lot bigger than me. That's the other thing. Like that other guy, Andrew Mo Money. Check this guy out. He's a big YouTuber. Seems kind of, well, I'm not gonna say, but he talks all about how to get rich. And he's interviewed Rokana. So all of his GameStop videos are up here. So he's a pretty big streamer, or like, and YouTuber, right? Like, let's check out his live stream. Yeah, his live streams have like 50K views. Let's see if I can find his GME one. There's probably something in YouTube's contract where they own all your content. Oh yeah, almost certainly.
Well, they own your YouTube content, but you still own your image.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's probably some fucking, like, little fucking loophole here or something, but, like, yeah. Oh, it was this one, I think. Ask a data scientist. I think this was the one. Might have been this one, yeah.
Send that email in case the
or not. I'm not sure. But it was one of these streams. Like, your channel isn't monetized, so they might not have to credit you, but the thing is that is also on Twitch, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's some fucking... Yeah, Andrew Mo Money had the popping off chat, right? Like, so I'm sure there's some fucking way that they're able to just, like, do this without crediting, right? But, you know. I collected... Oh, Tukarrs. I collected all 6 appearances of well-known equine in the GameStop saga. Okay, great. Let's play through all of them.
Or in a golf course, hedge funds and other Wall Street firms have teams of analysts working together to compile research.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, literally, it's just people on a forum.
As for me, I like the stock. I'm as bullish as I've ever been on a potential turnaround for GameStop.
Let's fucking go!
Invested in the company.
Than any other firm.
He looks rich. He's got plants behind him. That's how you know he's rich.
Halt the buying of GameStop stock.
Look at his face. He's like.
They added in like the effects for the chat windows appearing. They added in audio. Yeah, 6 appearances. Twitch's VODs don't stay up. Yeah. My indestructible spider plant makes me a member of the bourgeoisie. Well, so that was like the joke of that was that like back during early COVID, right? Like back during like COVID, when people were on like Zoom calls and stuff, even like 6 months, a year into COVID, people still didn't have their shit together with their video appearances, right? And the only people who ever really had nice backgrounds and set up were like wealthier people, right? And like his was clearly tailored, right? Like it clearly prepped him for it. And I noticed that like wealthy people, whenever they made their appearances, they always had plants in the background. So that was like the joke, right? Like, oh, you can tell he's rich. He's got plants in his background.
No, he's rich.
Ken Griffin, the CEO of Citadel, owns the most expensive home.
Compliance team, you decided to halt the buying of GameStop stock.
Look at his face. He's like.
Let's be crystal clear. That decision you made to restrict.
Chairwoman Waters, I appreciate the opportunity to address that.
Just yes or no.
We always felt comfortable with our liquidity and the additional capital that
And then, like, they always use me for the punchline, right? They have the other guys reacting because they're making good facial expressions, and then I'm saying something
You're
like...
the punchline. You're the
I'm always the
punchline.
I'm the comedic punchline every time.
Answer yes or no.
Yes or no, Vlad?
I don't have time. I just need
Shut up, Mr. Vlad. I don't fucking care. You got liquidity issues. You piss your bed.
I don't have time. I just need a yes or no answer.
Oh, Lord, he says I stand by my statement.
That's fair, Ross.
Oh, dude, GameStop's just going straight up right now.
The additional capital.
I was absolutely devastated when I found the fucking Venus flytrap my mom had taken care of and given to me immediately died. I literally cried.
To meet capital requirements or deposit
So the
requirements.
gentleman, just yes or no.
Excuse me.
I'm reclaiming my time.
I'm reclaiming my time.
So those are all of my appearances. Let's see if they credit me at the end. Like if they have credits. Because they... Oh, no. I don't want to play Breaking Bad.
You'd be earlier. Because you'd be in the,
What stop?
They do like a song.
They made a
outro.
rap?
Yeah.
I like the stock, I just did it 900 like I'm Tony Hawk. Actually, I'm talking about how many shares I bought. Dollar cost averaging, waiting for a price drop.
Ugh. Whoa, that sucks.
I did it for the lows, I did it for the dreams.
This is a terrible rap.
This is so bad.
This is...
I'm muting this.
This might qualify as a hate crime, actually.
Ugh.
I mean, I hate it, certainly.
Mm-hmm. And the question is, I don't think they're going to credit me anywhere in here, but it'd be even crazier if they credited me and somehow had my legal name. And, like, Netflix just doesn't credit me and then doxes me. Okay, I'm going to have to DM one of the motion graphics artists and be like, hey, what the fuck? Why did you edit out my branding?
I don't think they made that decision, buddy.
I know. You're right. This is the worst. That was literally the worst rap I've ever heard. The GameStop song that I play all the time during hype trains is 1,000 times better. Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's they have the special thanks.
Yeah, hold on. So graphics producer.
Go back to special thanks.
I'm going to. Governance Council. They thanked the other streamer. Okay, so archival footage courtesy of these people. AP, Pawn 5, Dissolve, Getty.
They already thanked the other streamers.
They thank everyone. They thank all the others. They thank the other streamers. Hey, thank you for the sub. Let's get a horse train going. Thank you for the sub. They literally credit the other streamer. They credit the other streamer, guys. But they don't credit me. They don't.
It's gotta be because you're a Marxist. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. We're making that a moment. This is literally got to be because I am a communist. They credit the other streamer.
It has to be. They looked up your fucking Twitter. They watched some other of your shit or something, and they're like, oh, this guy's a communist.
This guy's a communist. We're not going to credit him. We're not going to credit Famoushorse. Right? They could have put special thanks, Famoushorse.
And
they didn't even ask me.
Even that would have technically technically credited you, even with the editing out all your branding, even with all of that, they could have
in a documentary
credited you at the very end. In the credits, no one's gonna read anyway.
Holy shit. Right, the credits no one's gonna read. Right, they straight up edited out my branding. All right, so let's check. Let's go through this real quick. All right. So they used my footage in a documentary called Eat the Rich, right? They did not ask me for consent. They did not contact me, right? They used me
you in any way.
Actively pursue me in any way. They used my jokes as the comedic beat for the entire thing. They edited out my branding. They removed any attribution to my name on the screen. They did not show the title of my stream or my channel like they did to the other YouTubers, and they did not credit me in the special thanks. I am so mad. I am so fucking mad. Are you serious? They literally...
They don't let you do that anymore.
They literally attributed...
Fucking amazing, honest. I'm just saying, the evidence is compelling. The choice across the board, every moment they could have, like, credited you in any way, they chose not to.
They went out of their way to not credit me, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. Not that I saw. I don't know what email they would have sent it to. Maybe they sent it to, the email that's associated with my YouTube, but I didn't see any emails in there.
Do you still have that email?
Yeah, right. They should have contacted me, right? They definitely should have contacted me.
Well, there's a range of options that they could have taken that would have at least satisfied like a reasonable person.
Uh-huh.
That they chose to do none of.
Mm-hmm. Well, so far, no emails on the one that's associated. Let's see if... No. But they basically use my clips to set up the reactions and the jokes. So they basically... I am the comedic timing, right? So, like, they'll be...
You're the comedic beat.
Yeah, I'm the comedic beat, right? So they'll be watching the thing, and, like, they'll show other people react like, oh my god, to the live stream. And then I'll come in and be like, what the fuck?
And say some funny shit.
And yeah.
And then that's the like, and then they end that section, move on to another section. And then 10 minutes later, the exact same thing happens. Like, they clearly took the time to be like, okay, we're going to place this guy's reactions here to like create this, like, again, and it's just overall like, I can't stress enough that like this is very clearly like a professional job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a professional documentary. There were like every second of this documentary had to be cleared by a legal team, had to have editors watch it. Like, it was laboriously produced to like appear a certain way.
they also like went through, cut out the parts that had like bad audio, cut out all the audio for my friend whose audio was scuffed.
And happened to not use anything that you said that was like vaguely lefty.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you can stir up enough of a stink that they won't ignore you.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get everyone to fucking retweet the post as much, like the posts about it, the going live tweet and the other tweet, as much as possible. Fucking stir up a stink. Like, because Netflix isn't going to respond unless it gets like, you know, like 8,000 likes or something. One of the production teams, Story Syndicate. Look at their team. Okay. Like, this is crazy.
Okay, they're like, no, these are like some high caliber people. Like the production.
Okay,
like,
an Emmy Award, 2-time award winner, Peabody, Grammy, BAFTA nominated. One of the most prominent nonfiction producers working today.
Like, I don't know. This is like if I woke up and like some of my work was getting like stolen by like a fucking like a literature magazine.
No, like, literally, this means that somebody watched my, like, hour-and-a-half VOD, went through the whole VOD, and...
they would have had to.
Right, and picked the best moments for it, right, to sync it up with the other people, and then they accredited, they thanked all the other streamers, except for me, except for me. I am the only one that was not credited. They even showed the other streamers like YouTube channels.
In a fair and just world, they'd give you a big fat check, right? And after this proceeding,
right?
But we'll see. You certainly, for this injustice and this like absolute flagrant disregard for your like
so I'm
ownership
going to
over your own image.
Right. I definitely will, Master Chester. I think that's a good idea, and I think I will. I think I will have a nice letter written by somebody very smart, and they will send them a very nice letter saying, "Hey, what's up with this?" Right? Because
And the subtext will be, "Where's my money, bitch?"
So I'm guessing they probably searched YouTube for live streams that were reacting to that as it happened. I'm guessing they probably searched YouTube to find live streams that reacted to the GME
And they just
hearings.
found yours, and I guess it was just like they probably had some fucking like low-level dickheads watching a bunch of shit like this to like, okay, let's farm for footage we can use.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, "Oh, this guy's got some funny moments. We could use this for comedic beats." Yeah. And then somebody else higher up was like, showed them the moments. Like, "Oh yeah, we could use this, that, and this and that. That'd probably be good." And then all the way up the chain, and then they're handing it off to editors, and the editors are clipping out, and then they're making decisions along the way to clip out your branding, and then to not contact you, and then to not credit you at the end. Like, it's several decisions made by like a dozen people at least along a chain of decision making to do all this. Like, this is not just one person fucked up. This is like a dozen people or more would have to like very intentionally make decisions along the way to fuck up like this. Yeah, and this is the kind of mistake you'd expect some rookie documentary to make. Some fucking like penny shit. But this is the opposite of that. This is about as like these in terms of documentaries,
first off,
as cream as it gets.
Now, like, I'm so mad. Okay, so let's read a couple of the reviews about this and see if anybody talks about our most handsome and elegant equine.
Oh my god, I should review this.
All right. So, okay, Eat the Rich, GameStop Saga Parents presents the David versus Goliath battle on Wall Street. Best part of Eat the Rich is that it manages to tell a complicated financial story with humor and context. Yeah, they got a lot of humor.
With humor.
In a way that doesn't demonize parties. The results, despite a few excesses, exposes the more ridiculous aspects of stock trading. The appeal of GameStop resided in the David versus Goliath framework. Produced in conjunction with Wall Street Journal. Wait, it was produced in conjunction with the Wall Street Journal.
Oh my god, look at the Rotten Tomatoes. The Rotten Tomatoes is getting review bombed by Wall Street Bets Redditors.
That's really funny. Okay.
Because they don't they're saying it's hedge fund propaganda.
Mostly resist the temptation to take sides. The fundamental question at the heart of it is who wound up manipulating whom, as groups using Reddits and TikTok bidding up the stock price at the moments the hedge funds have been shorting it. That's a little different. Director Theo Love presents all sides of the equation with narrator Guy Reyes in his NPR-honed delivery, bringing just the right amount of whimsy. As the title suggests, the documentary taps into the simmering resentment towards the financial industry. Okay, so no mention of me. Eat the Rich, bizarrely difficulty level low in Netflix docs. Let's see if we can see. Walks through the madness of the GameStop story, and we come out on the other side of understanding.
Oh yeah, go post on Wall Street Bets, Horse. That's a great idea.
Oh my god, I should post on Wall Street Bets.
Yes, you absolutely should, Chester. That's a great fucking idea.
Okay, create post.
Do it. That's great. This is great stuff.
I like 50-50 chance it's gonna get deleted.
I just posted anyway.
It's been removed by moderators immediately. Okay.
Wait, why?
Automod removed it. Let's see why. It was a DD or discussion and not a text post. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, you need to include some text in the post.
Yup. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try this again.
Fucking Automod.
Fucking Automod. You may have noticed. Well, I was one of them. I am the guy. Did not ask permission. They actually went out of their way. Like, Andrew, Mo, money. I got neither. To the moon. Update this to the moon. I guess they don't like the people who purchased GameStop. Okay. I'm not gonna post this yet. I'm going to think on how to edit it a little better. Before I post it, but yeah. Well, if I do. I mean, I have, but... Oh! Yeah! Well, that's the other concern I had.
What about the Reddit post?
Whether it'd be a good idea to post a Reddit post or not, but also, I guess I've been openly discussing it on stream, so, you know.
Well, I mean, again, as long as you're not, like... I think we're just we are here just observing what appears to have factually happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think none of what we're saying is really asserting anything that isn't like plainly factually obvious.
Yeah, true. But you know, you never know with legal stuff.
There's
Okay,
of course we're making some assertions about why we think
I definitely
Netflix
will.
Might have omitted Horse's accreditation.
Right.
But that is pure speculation.
It's speculation. Okay, chat. This is speculation. No, I don't think I'm gonna post it because like I'm still considering, but I don't think I'm gonna post it. If someone else wants to post it, like that's cool. But it's more of just like I'm thinking like, I'm not like I don't use I'm not a Wall Street bets person. Like I'll occasionally look at the posts of people losing money, but I don't know how associated I want to be with it. I mean, I don't love them. But also like, man, this like them removing attribution, like I don't even know how much in monetary or exposure or brand damages that theoretically could have done, right? Because imagine how many extra viewers or views or subscriptions or whatever, both here and on YouTube.
It's a non-zero amount.
A non-zero amount, right? I mean, how many people watch this documentary? Let's see how many people watch this documentary, right?
Netflix doesn't publish metrics.
Oh, they don't? They might have published a statement about it because they like to say roughly how many people viewed them. Yeah, oh yeah, look at this. Like, they don't even attempt to explain options, which were critical to the success. Yeah, they did not talk about options trading, huh? The documentary tries to capture the shit-posting fun, blah, 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 blah. It comes with a cringe Schoolhouse Rock approach. Let's see if they don't, it doesn't look like they fucking... None of these mention the metrics or mention me. Let's see.
Yeah, no, Netflix, it doesn't even publish unofficial metrics or like...
Oh, yeah.
Or like mention the viewership counts. And also because when they do publish metrics, it's often kind of confusing because they'll publish like who starts watching something.
Uh-huh.
Which doesn't include who, you know, someone who doesn't finish watching, you know.
Right. Yeah, oh, DJ Mule just tweeted about me. Yeah, lefty political streamer Famoushorse has had clips of his stream used on Netflix documentary about the GameStop Wall Street Bets thing and not have it credited him, censored his branding, and thanked other streamer whose content they used. Like, yeah, dude, it's so wild that they, like, just go out of their way to do that. Like, super cool. So cool. We love seeing this. We love fucking seeing this. But yes, if you can, if it's within your means, please support the horse. Thank you, Chimera, for the dono.
Support this horse, or else he's going to get turned into glue.
I'm going to get turned into glue by the Netflix lawyers.
Listen, piracy may be illegal, but that doesn't mean it's not funny.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Netflix, guys, you heard it here first. Netflix supports piracy. Literally,
they do.
Literally, Netflix is pirating from a tiny Twitch streamer, a tiny little streamer who can't defend himself. I'm just a small little bean streamer, a guy with 40 friends and a cat. They are taking Paneer Makani out of my mouth by not crediting me, by not paying me.
Your friend.
She's not. She's my mortal enemy. I love her, but she is my mortal enemy, and she knows this. But they are literally taking Paneer Makani out of my mouth. I'm about to take a bite of that delicious Paneer Makani, and Netflix goes, no! No, Makani! No! And they take it right out of my mouth. It's disgusting. I can't believe Netflix said Famoushorse has a micro penis and should be ignored and turned into glue. They did say that as well! They said that! Allegedly!
Allegedly, they did in fact say that.
Mm-hmm.
They allegedly They allegedly fucked Horse's wife. It's really bad.
It's true. They fucked my Netflix did allegedly do that. No, I'm not gonna make such a claim. That's absurd. That's absurd. I would never admit to having a wife.
What, Horse? Are you not ready to be a wife guy?
I am. There was a time in the past where I was ready to be a wife guy, and then she got drunk and told me that she didn't love me like 4 times in a row, and then we broke up. That's rough.
That's rough,
right?
buddy.
That is true, though. That is true. I was actually saving up money to buy an engagement ring when that happened, so kind of out of left field.
Dodged a bullet there, I guess.
Uh-huh. Well, when you find out that a person you've been dating for 3 years has been, that your best friend who introduced him, you're dating someone for 3 years, your best friend that introduced you, you find out that the whole time she's been jealous because the friend is spending more time with you than her, and that she has been texting her constantly saying like all sorts of just bizarre shit about you, about like how we're not compatible and that she should break up with me and that I'll never, I don't appreciate her, and like just coming up with like weird, like one of the things that this friend told her that she got really upset about was, oh, do you remember the time you showed him your favorite movie, which was Jurassic Park, which is one of my all-time favorite movies?
A good movie.
And he like, didn't appreciate it fully, like, was like cracking jokes during the movie or whatever.
Horse,
and
this
like
got really dark out of nowhere, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, she was like straight up, she was like, and I showed you my favorite movie once, and you didn't appreciate it, and you made fun of it. I was like, what? What, you mean Jurassic Park? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, that's my top 3 movies of all time. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. What are you talking about? And she was like, well, Victoria pointed out that you didn't really, like, you weren't, like, taking it seriously. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't believe they would do this, but yes, that's right. If you want to say fuck you to Netflix, please subscribe or dono. Be like Anarchist Tech Support and Chimera. I survive from the generous donations of viewers like you. I would contact the other content creators and ask what they got.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I am going
that's
to.
A good idea.
I am definitely going to. I have contacted.
You contacted that one guy, didn't you?
One guy. Yeah.
I'm very curious what they experienced, if they were officially contacted or anything.
Mm-hmm. I am as well. All right, Tukarrs put a better cut of the content. It still like blows my mind. And then at the end where it's special thanks. Special thanks, Jay Cho, David Earls, Gabe Cannister, Andrew Mo Money. Let's look up those other guys, right? Let's look up those other guys. Check out Jay Cho. Okay, well, this is not the guy. Jay Cho. Okay. Not gonna find him. David Earls. And this guy, if it's this guy, he has like no fucking subscribers at all. So I doubt this is the same guy. Yeah, that can't be him, right? Okay, let's try finding the other guy. So we found Andrew Mo Money. Let's try Gabe Koenig Geyser. I can't find any of these other people. Like, at all. Nothing. Nothing for him either. The only one we know we can find is Andrew Mo Money. That's the only one we can find is Andrew Mo Money. Lol, Netflix just blatantly violated the copyright of a small streamer on purpose. How the turntables. Let's see if copyright laws protect ordinary people from large corporations. I suspect Netflix has very good lawyers. Yeah, I suspect they do as well. In capitalist America, media companies pirate you! They pirate you! Holy shit, FD Signifier retweeted me. Holy shit. What? FD Signifier. Holy shit. Folks need to cut us our checks. Please share for content creators everywhere. Holy shit. What?
That's big. That's big,
That's
bro.
holy shit.
And the fact
Tukarrs,
that, like,
why did you delete one of the videos? Because I cited that one. I quote tweeted in the thread. You fucked it up, dude. You fucked up the thread.
Damn, Tukarrs L.
Tukarrs.
Why you L in Tukarrs?
People yelling DMCA. No, I can't, dude, because it's the entire thread. It was in the middle of the thread, Tukarrs. Why did you delete it? It was in the middle of the thread.
It was in the middle of the thread.
It was in the middle of the thread, dude.
Tukarrs, why'd you do that?
I can't retweet it. I can't fix it, especially since the rest of the thread has, like, hundreds and tens of hundreds. Well, just don't delete it and put a different one, put the other one back up. But look, it fucked up the thread.
Tukarrs is really smart.
Tukarrs is brain genius.
Tukarrs is
I
like
mean, yeah,
the
they
smartest
do target
person I've ever
doctors.
met.
No, yeah, gotta redo it. What, you want me to take apart the entire, like, delete the entire thread that's been retweeted dozens of times?
It's a great idea, Tukarrs. You brilliant
Tukarrs,
fun
why are
son of a
you
bitch.
a master at...
Fuck you, Blastoise. Delete that. Mods, delete that comment. Delete
What did
it.
Blastoise say?
Delete. It said Team Tukarrs. But no,
Team
I mean,
Tukarrs.
I know that wasn't the best cut. I was just like, you deleted it, so it's not in the thing anymore.
Probably gonna say I like the stock.
I
He's
can't
added
believe
to
you
the
do.
end of the thread.
Probably gonna say I like the stock.
Yeah, he is.
Or in a golf course, hedge funds, and other wallets.
I like the stock.
Oh my god.
You like the stock?
Since at Tukarrs.
I like when horse is famous.
We love a famous horse, don't we, folks?
I'm like, I still really like, I just keep being like this, like, I'm in a documentary. What? Like, oh, shut
It's all my
up.
fault.
Mel, you did this.
I did. I didn't mean to, honestly.
Yeah, they had more clips of me in it than anyone else.
Yeah, everyone else just ate shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they're gonna
when I-
cut.
when I-
That would be so funny, Tukarrs. Honestly, if they
Like-
just cut me out of the documentary out of spite instead of
Oh,
talking to me or
Well, when I
DMing
said
me.
when I said that you were like in the documentary, like to this ridiculous amount, I wasn't kidding. Like I was so confused.
Like, it's so much.
It was actually mind blowing. I was like, wait, there's no way they put horse in this hard. And then they did, and I was like,
Yo.
damn.
Yeah. Yup. Yup. And they used me to crack all the jokes, right? Like
Hello,
that
streamer.
fucking joke about you can tell he's rich because he's got potted plants behind him. That was a fucking banger. That was really funny in 2021. I promise you.
My partner thought that was the funniest thing you said.
Yeah, famous horse is actually famous. I'm gonna have to unfollow you because you're a sellout. That's right. I wish they paid me money. Why the fuck did they should have just sent me a check for like $200 and then mentioned me in the thing.
I love when famous horse is famous.
Right, like what they could have done, like if they wanted to, they could have like pulled up a clip of the VOD of like me reacting to it, right? And then put famous horse, Twitch streamer or something on it, right? Famous horse streamer, right? That's all they had to do. If they did that, this conversation would be like me being like, holy shit, this is so cool. Oh my god, yeah, they didn't pay me, but they paid me an exposure, right? This would be a very different conversation than they like used my clips like 7 times and did not contact or pay me. Changing name to canceled horse. That's right, canceled. I've been canceled by Lady V and Netflix. That's right. That's my starting offer. I want CRM. I want some CRM here. I want money for every person who watches that segment that I'm in. Actually, as a matter of fact, I want them to use their surveillance technology that I know they have built into the Smart TV Netflix app, and I want $1 every time somebody laughs at one of my jokes. I want them to just, analyze it, get that data, right? I know they can do it, right? Get that data. And whenever anybody's watching, anytime anybody laughs at one of my jokes, like saying the CEO of Robinhood, pisses his pants or pisses his bed, and somebody goes, that was funny, right? I want $1 every time.
Famous horse.
I want all the dollars.
I'm gonna make that joke all the time and give you no money.
Oh my god. Wait, what? Dando retweeted me too? Dando knows who I am? I thought I was hallucinating when I watched this the other night and doubted myself. No credit at all. I am losing my mind. I couldn't
Who's
believe it.
Dando? I don't know who Dando
She's awesome.
is.
She's an awesome horse streamer. She does like scary games and stuff. She's awesome. I love Dando. A lot of my friends are in her community and have been for a while. I usually catch Dando every once in a while. She usually streams too early for me.
Oh damn!
Dando's awesome.
FD signifier quote.
Yeah,
to you.
FD signifier quote to me.
DJ Mule.
Yeah, DJ Mule started that off. Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna retweet it and do justice for Famoushorse.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm losing my mind. I couldn't believe it was real. I got a bunch of text going. Also, very flattered that you remember my face. Dando, I'm like a big fan of Dando. Before you know it, Daz Games is making a 1-hour video about me. That'd be the funniest, like, just like having some random YouTuber make a documentary about me.
This is the funniest thing that I've ever been a part of. Like,
ridiculous.
This is, and the only reason why I knew is because I saw the Jade picture. I saw the Jade picture and instantly, like, so like when my partner was like next to me watching the video and was like, "Is this your friend?" I was like, "No, I don't think it is." 'Cause is it? And then I just saw the Jade picture in the very in the left of the shot, and I was like, and then I literally went to your Discord and I saw a picture of your stream and went, "It's the Jade picture.
Gotta be it.
It's gotta be it." And then I freaked the fuck out and I texted Belsky and I DM'd Belsky and Blastoise. And I was like, "Well, you were watching Famoushorse during this era. You know about his like OG streams." Yep. And they both without a second.
The Jade
were like,
picture.
They both without a second.
Jade is
like,
famous.
It's him. It's seriously no. That is. You better love your cat. You better love the fuck out of your cat for the rest of your life, because if it wasn't for the Jade picture, I don't think I would have. I don't.
Picture, you wouldn't have.
I would have probably. I probably would have figured it out, but it wasn't as clear because it was a different apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It was a different place.
Also,
hold on.
Let me. The person is here.
Oh, hey, Dando. Hey. Oh my God. Hello. Big fan of Dando. Big fan of Dando.
I don't know who Dando is, but I'm glad I know now.
I know because
this is a water horse moment for you. Watershed horse.
Water horse. Well, you know, Polearm guy and all of my other buddies always hang out in your community. So, yeah. I like never catch your streams anymore because like I wake up very late every day, but I have very fond memories of watching your entire Plague Tale saga. I know. I know. It's like, what's going on, right? Like, literally, like, the story was, I wake up, right? And I have, like, a bunch of DMs. I have, like, 15 DMs from Mel, a couple from Bielski, and I have a bunch of messages in a group chat thread. And I'm like, I just got a bunch of red marks on my Discord. I'm like,
Adequate Emily just retweeted you, too.
Oh, hell yeah. Good to see you. I was, like, watching that, and you're like, what? Because, they never put my name up. Honestly, when I saw your tweet, I was like, I am flattered that Dando remembers what I look like, because you and I was a very small streamer when we used to interact, and we haven't really interacted in, like 6-7 months, so I was very flattered that you remembered me at all. But, yeah, so you DM me, right? And you're like, let me read your DMs, because the confusion in your voice was extremely palpable. You sent me two pictures, right? I'll pull up. She takes pictures with her phone, right? And she goes, "Hey, dipshit, you're Famoushorse. Tell Netflix to pay you. You were in all episode 3, this Netflix thing about GameStop. Me and my partner are laughing like, this is what you do all day? Yeah, I hang out with the horse and shit. Please confirm that is you." And I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? That is me.
Wait, are this my DMs with you?
Yeah. There's a documentary on Netflix called Eat the Rich, the GameStop Saga, and the last episode, you're just all in random clips, mostly laughing and making quips out of others in the segment, you were featured the most. I was featured 7 times in the segment, substantially more than the other streamers.
Look at you.
That's right, Dando. I better get fucking paid, but it's good to say. Good to see you, Dando. Big fando of the Dando, and of course, to everyone, all of my chatters, if you haven't already, please follow DJ Mule. If you haven't already, they are lovely streamers. We love them. They are great.
It was literally midnight. I was like half falling asleep. I wasn't even sure if I was going to watch the last episode in the series. And I almost turned it off. And then because I was like, I'm bored of this. And the minute you just started making jokes, I was like, okay, I got to finish this fucking thing.
right? Horse crews, spread out and start watching every stupid Netflix just in case there are more of
We
these.
gotta find more horse.
I know, right? I'm on Netflix. I should be featured all over the place. But look at this.
I can't believe they got you making all of the best jokes. I just watched the little Tukarrs clip. It's a minute and 30 seconds of you just roasting these people. It's so funny.
Okay, so let me, I will once again, because Tukarrs put it, and this is the funniest part, Dando, is that they removed my branding, right? And they explicitly do not thank me in the special credits. They also go out of their way to show the YouTube page, or at least the video, the live stream the clips were from, for the other YouTubers. But they don't show mine. They don't show mine. They show the other guys' YouTube channels and their stream. Do I know who is? That's right. This is Famoushorse. You better pay me. I am the Famoushorse. Yeah, I'm guessing they probably went through my stream and they're like, "Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, we can't credit this guy."
Probably gonna say I like the stock.
Okay, and once again, I just want to point out how good I am at shot calling. I have always been touched by Apollo. We're watching the GME hearing. Deep fucking value comes on screen. The guy who started the whole GameStop thing. And I just say, he's going to say I like the stock. And he fucking does.
He does it.
Probably gonna say I like the stock.
That's me petting Jade.
Hedge funds and other Wall Street firms have teams of analysts working together to compile research.
This is such a funny clip. This is so goofy.
As for me,
and yes, Dando, they intentionally went out of their way. They removed the branding. They didn't contact me. They didn't credit me.
I love how they had all your art and shit. Like they had the jade and the skeleton painting.
Yeah. He said it. He said it. He likes the stock. Let me get Jade.
Than any other firm.
He looks rich. He's got plants behind him. That's how you know he's rich.
Ken Griffin.
I genuinely hope that this keeps going and
Oh my
I want to know the future of this fucking meme. This is insane. Please keep going.
Chairwoman Waters, I appreciate.
Never stop.
And it's really funny that in this, I make fun of one of the richest men in New York City.
Oh, it's so funny.
Objection. Yes, you want to see more of Jade? I make fun of one of the richest men in New York City and make fun of this guy by saying that he pisses his bed. They cut out the part where we discuss how Vlad looks like a vampire and not even a good vampire like Strahd von Zarevich. Hey, Jade. Hi. Let's get you next to your picture. See?
Does she ever lay in the Does she ever lay in the bed anymore? I never see
Not
her
really,
chilling.
no.
Damn. Oh.
She's so cute.
I caught her on stream once laying in the bed next to her portrait, and I should have screen capped it because it was so cute.
Should have.
Let's see if we can get her to stay.
I'm bad at my job.
Portrait. It's so funny though, just to have a cat on stream next to her portrait. No, Jade, please stay. Please stay. Posture check, fine. Whatever, I'll fix my posture. I have to go to bed, but I had to pop in and say I'm proud to get that fucking bag. Well, thank you, Dando. It's great to see you. I'll try to stop by more often. I hope to see you around in chat.
As seen on Netflix.
As seen on Netflix.
The most expensive home.
And based off that conversation with your compliance
Yeah,
team,
she's
you
gone.
decided to
Hi,
halt
Jade.
the buying of GameStop stock.
Look at his face. He's like,
I love that they added in the effect of my screen appearing with the bloop sound.
look at his face. He's like,
Also, this guy is a professor at a big college.
look at his face. He's like,
Chairwoman Waters, I appreciate the opportunity to address that.
I just love how they superimposed it over this really important congressional meeting, and you're just
and the
roasting him.
Yeah.
Robin Hood race.
Please answer yes or no.
so no, Vlad.
I don't have time. I just need
Shut up,
yes or
Mr.
no.
Vlad. I don't fucking care. You got liquidity issues. You piss your bed.
Oh,
Shut
I'm
up,
just now
Mr.
getting.
Vlad.
Okay. I just now got my own joke. I just now got my own joke that I was going with. Because he was saying that he didn't have liquidity issues, and I was saying you have such bad liquidity issues, you piss your bed. That was
You
the
didn't
joke.
Get your own joke.
I didn't
Wait,
get my own joke.
Wow.
How did you not?
I don't know.
Okay, you're not allowed to get money from this joke because you didn't even get it.
No, I thought I was just insulting him by saying he's a little piss baby. You're a part-timer now, but I'll be sure to tell everyone I'm in the presence of an extra Famoushorse. That's right. Love you, Dando. It's great to see you. Oh my god.
I don't have time. I just need a yes or no answer.
Oh Lord, he's so stupid.
He's so stupid.
Oh, dude,
So dumb. This is so stupid.
The additional capital we raised wasn't to meet capital requirements or deposit
So the
requirements.
gentleman, just yes or no.
Excuse me.
I'm reclaiming my time.
That was the funniest bit. It's like, yes or no? Excuse me? Even funnier that they took the audio out of a stream where the first 30 minutes were so unbelievably scuffed that it was like impossible to listen to. And literally no one in chat told me that.
No, that was okay. So I forgot to tell you this. I actually went back and I listened to this because I was trying to find the original clips for where they found this. It is a typical scuffed horse stream. So they actually tried really hard to like cut you out of this. They put so much effort into this. It's unbelievable.
Yep. Well, that was fun. Alrighty, guys. Well, we are gonna head out for the evening here. So everyone, thank you so much for coming out. This has been a wild day. This has been an absolutely wild fucking day. I could have never in a million years predicted what was going to happen today. That, like, there'd be all this drama with my shit getting stolen and, like, used in a documentary. I still can't believe my fucking face is in a documentary. Like, this is crazy. This is nuts. Why didn't they contact me? I would have been in it. I would have been in it if they asked me about it. But, yeah, oh my god. Like, this is so fucking wild. So, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. But first, folks, if you haven't already, join the Discord. We've got a lovely little community there. As always, my content creation, I love doing this. I love streaming. I love hanging out and chatting with people. It's a dream job. I do this full time. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has supported me. I really appreciate it, right? Literally, I cannot do this without the support of the community and of viewers. So if you haven't already, please follow me so you'll be notified next time I go live. If you're coming in from a raid or you just came in because you saw all the drama with Netflix, give me a follow. Give me a follow. You can also follow me on YouTube there. We're going to start multi-streaming more, and we're going to start uploading our best VODs, or best parts from our VODs. All right, so we will be back again tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. Hope you have a lovely evening. Post those horse trains. Post the horse trains. Post the horse trains. Post the horse trains. Yeah.